So I was at Augusta National. Okay, I was there Monday for practice round, and I was there Sunday championship round. And there were a number of things that shocked me. The difference between the two. I mean, ultimately, both days are phenomenal to be there. But here's what was so amazing on championship Sunday. As we walked in the gate, and you go in the main entrance there. I don't know if you've never been there. One day you've just gotta figure out a way to get a ticket. I got lucky and happened to have a ticket for Championship Sunday. And you go in there, and as you enter, there's a big scoreboard on your right, classic, old school scoreboard, and you could look across the course, and it's just this sea of undulating hills, and all you see are people everywhere. It was the most amazing sight. Now, I saw the same thing on Monday, but there just wasn't the sea of people on property at that time on Monday as there was on Sunday. So just that rolling hills and people everywhere. So people are getting there when the gates open, and they're going and they're putting their chairs down to reserve their spot on whatever hole they want to be at for Championship Sunday. And so it's really cool. I think the another thing that really shocked me was the fact that not only do people bring their chair, like you could bring a non-green chair. It's just got to be the right kind of size and style of chair. But for the most part, I would say 99.9% of the chairs are the Masters logo green chairs. And then there's a few, straggler chairs out there, but everybody's putting their chair down like in perfect rows. You do this yourself. You set your chair down and you leave. It has your name on it, and anybody can sit there if you're not there. And then when you get there, you just say, "Oh, that's my chair." People get up and you're good to go. And that's kind of the way it works, which is great because you're walking around. We would walk around. We get a front row seat for 15, 20, 30 minutes, and then somebody would come and we would move and we'd go to a different hole. And so you don't have to bring a chair. There's typically somewhere to sit, that's a pretty cool thing. But I was shocked by just the detail that the patrons have when setting down their chairs. It's really cool. What I think I was shocked about was the fact that they sold out of nearly all their merchandise. And they had, let's say Monday, I bought like this sign here, I bought on Monday, which is this, if you're just listening, it's a tradition like no other, little metal sign. And Sunday, those were out. Everything was out. Everything that I thought about buying on Monday was gone by Sunday. And I had this backpack, this little Master's backpack, because you buy a bunch of merchandise and I didn't want to carry it around in a little plastic bag, so I bought a backpack that says Masters on it. I had so many comments about the backpack on Sunday, even just walking into the event. And I was like, why are so many people commenting on my backpack? And then I realized, oh, this thing's been sold out for days now. So luckily I had one. Everybody wanted to buy it from me. I probably could have sold that thing for $200 and I only paid maybe $40 for the thing. So that was kind of shocking to me to see. And as far as all the other merchandise that was gone, there was a guy on Monday when I was buying a few things, a couple hats, that kind of thing. He was in front of me in line and he bought $3,000 worth of hats. He had like 100 of one kind of hat. And this was the first fully operational Masters since 2019. So there was 2019, then 2020, they didn't have it until November, and DJ won that one, and there no crowds really. And then in 2021, it was limited crowds, and so 2022 was full force, and it was back. And I think that everybody was so excited about that they just bought everything. And just tore that place out of nearly everything. So pretty slim pickings there on Sunday if you didn't get there early. So I thought that was really cool. And I think finally, which wasn't shocking, but seeing the crowds around Tiger were something that you expect, but when we've had so much time with these other players being number one in the world, like Jon Rahm, and Jon Rahm played with Tiger Woods on Sunday. However, when on 14, when we were right next to both of them, the entire crowd circled around Tiger's ball. And no offense, but nobody was watching Rahm hit. As a matter of fact, we were all standing next to Tiger's ball and talking and getting ready. And then all of a sudden we hear a guy hit a shot and we're like, oh, who's that? Oh, John hit it. Oh, okay, cool. And then we're back to Tiger. So very few people really paid any attention so it was kind of cool for the leaders that Tiger was off the course so early compared to the leaders. So that helped out because then everybody stayed around and went back and started following the other players. So it was super exciting. But I would imagine if Tiger was just maybe more in the middle of the pack, nobody would have seen the leaders until the back nine. And that was pretty shocking to see. In any case, it was an awesome Masters. That's it for, let's say, talking about that until next year. But I can't wait till the next major championship. Hopefully we see Tiger out there. But Augusta National is something special. And I'm so glad I was able to go share some of it with everybody here. And I'm sure I missed millions and things that nuances about that course. But it is a spectacular place to just be anytime, I would imagine. And obviously during the Masters is something I hope I'm there every year. We'll see. But nonetheless, great time.